Virgos, how are you? My fellow Virgo-deers. I'm a Virgo too. That's why we're all Musketeers, Virgo-deers, get it? Anyway, I hope you're feeling good and ready to learn about what's going to happen this first part of the summer. That's from now until the end of July. I broke this reading down in 3 parts to be a little bit more time specific when things might happen. And so part 1 is from now until the end of the first week of July. Part 2 is from the end of the first week of July to the end of the second week of July. And part 3 is from the end of the second week of July until the end of July. So to give you some timestamps. I'm also giving this as a storyboard or telling a story because I don't know what side you are in the connection. This is energy, so just because you're a divine feminine doesn't mean you are, just because you're a female doesn't mean you're a divine feminine. Just because you're a male doesn't mean you're a divine masculine. So I need you to pay close attention to the details I give on what side is you and what side is your person. Whatever side sounds like you, that's the energy you're in the beginning part of the summer. Take what resonates to your life. Don't try to force anything. This is a collective reading. It might not be for you. Check back towards the end of July, first week of August. I'll do your second part of your summer love reading. That one might be for you. But for right now, let's get into it. Before I do, I forgot. I'm not getting paid for this, but I know that things are opening up and we're allowed to go to barbecues and concerts for the most part so far. Well, unless you can go if you weren't vaccinated. You can't go if you're not vaccinated, apparently. Poop. Anyway, I'm just shouting out some drinks. These are alcoholic drinks that I like that will make your summer even better. This is Smirnoff Ice Screwdriver. It's a screwdriver already mixed in a bottle, and it tastes like the old school Tang. I don't know what they did to today's Tang, but it's not like when we were kids. This, however, reminds me of it a lot. It's very delicious. And I like it. Throw it in your cooler. Men drink those. Women drink those. So it got a little bit of tart afterbite. I'm not going to lie, but I like it. It wakes me up. It gives me that zing. Also, if you're on a diet like me, this 0 sugar, 0 calorie. This one is citrus peach. As you can see, I drank the whole one. It's a little bit peachy. It probably tastes better with some vodka in it. But if you like peach tea, that's right up your alley. Again, it's citrus peach by Powerade. Just some fun summer drinks. Advice for you. You can't go wrong. The smeared off screwdrivers I've only found in a 6-pack or in the variety pack. They may make a whole box of them. I haven't seen them. So you might be only be able to get a 6-pack, but trust me when I tell you, you'll drink all 6. Alright, let's get into your reading. Let's start with how the divine masculine views the divine feminine. This is first impressions. If you're already with someone, this could be the first impressions they had when you first met or how they're feeling about you currently. This is not the truth of who the divine feminine is. Like I said, this is just the divine masculine's first impression. Ooh, mean girl. They might think you're tough on other women. Maybe they saw you tell someone off or something. Then the cooler, they might feel like you're bad luck, or they might feel like you're hard to read. You're tough, you're mean, and you're hard to read. And then sorority sister. So they do see you as helpful to women or the same gender here. I think you're cool with maybe you put your foot down with the opposite sex and you don't take no shit, and that might be coming across as a mean girl. But let's talk about how the divine feminine actually is that the divine masculine doesn't see yet. Ooh, cowgirl. So think about people who grow up on a farm. They work hard. They give everything they have. They're up early. They're movers and shakers. The early bird gets the worm. For sure, for farmers. They're not scared to get dirty or get down and dirty. They have a rowdy side to them as well. I feel like they're a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. The kitten. They have people see this feminine as like a tiger, but really they're a kitten. I think their exterior keeps bad people away, and that's probably why they exude this hardness. But on the inside, they're sweet and innocent and loving. But then we have energy leech here. I feel like they're draining because not like they leech off and suck off other people's energy, but it's draining to the divine masculine, or will be down the road, because they pull their energy in and out. Like, sometimes they let you feed off their energy, and sometimes they straight up cut you off. So they're like, sometimes they can latch on, or you can latch on to them. But to me, I feel like their energies are flip-flop a lot. Like, 1 minute they're in this relationship, then the fear kicks in and they pull back a little. So they might be draining to the divine masculine's energy. Let's see how the divine feminine, first impressions of the divine masculine. We have the referee, so maybe they're trying to interfere or trying to be a buffer. Maybe there wasn't a tussle that you two met in, and the divine masculine was in the middle, like, everybody calm down, and divine feminine's like, I'll cut you. Maybe not that dramatic, but maybe they were trying to be a referee between two parties here. Homer Simpson, they think they're a drinker, partier, a bit lazy. Then the magician. But they do feel a magic, mysterious side to the divine masculine. They can't quite put their finger on them. Let's see how the divine masculine really is that the divine feminine doesn't see in the beginning. Bart Simpson, they have a bad side. They have a naughty streak. They like to cause a little trouble. Mr. Sarcasm, so they're a little bit sarcastic. They have a tough sense of humor. They laugh stuff off. I think that divine feminine thinks that they're very serious, but they're really not. And then the patriarch, somebody who is a good leader, can take care of a family, a male you can count on, or masculine energy. So divine feminine's over here with child wounded, awakens compassion and desire to serve wounded children. Maybe they work with children who are suffering, or they suffered as a child as well and now help children. But they're very, they work with children. They also have a childlike innocence to them, if that makes sense. Then divine masculine is the goddess, so there is a power about them. Even if they're male, it's like a god energy. Like, there's this weird, mysterious power, aura, or a sense of importance around this masculine. They might be in the public eye as well. Let's get energies. What energy is the divine feminine giving off to the divine masculine? We have Queen Esther. Esther. It's just spelled weird. It's Esther. The morning star, like a rising star. They see the divine feminine as a rising star. So if the divine masculine is in the public eye, they feel the divine feminine would also be a star. Or maybe this is somebody who works in a field that they have a lot of experience, and this is like a newcomer coming up in the same field. Could be that as well. What energy is the divine masculine giving off to the divine feminine? We have Lakshmi. I don't know. The goddess of abundance. Ooh, seeing them as very abundant. Probably somebody who does well in money, success, stature. Somebody very much in the public eye, I'm just feeling. Hello, welcome to my channel. I don't know how I got lucky to have a famous person. Hello. Anyway, what feelings are the divine feminine feeling in the beginning? They're trying to refine their attention, either away from you or to you. It's not clear quite yet. Let's see what the divine masculine is feeling. Claim your art. Ooh, okay, so refine your attention. Divine feminine's focusing on trying to make it in their field or in their business. And divine masculine is they're successful in their business. They're doing well. They're claiming their art. They're working on projects. They're having a glow up, doing well. So I feel like divine feminine's trying to do the same thing, and they're just focused on career in the beginning. Let's talk about feelings. Divine feminine can't get this divine masculine out of their mind. They can't forget about him. They're trying to shove the divine masculine away and just focus on the career and what they need to do. But this person keeps sneaking in the divine feminine's mind. They cannot get them out of their mind. Feeling a spiritual pull as well. And maybe they want to have your babies, or they're very super horny. Lots of sexual energy over there. Divine Masculine is feeling that fun, playful, I want to build something with you energy. They're also feeling a spiritual connection and feeling like they're getting a lot of signs leading them towards this Divine Feminine. They want to come in quick. Giselles are very fast. They also have very long legs. They might want to come in a very noble, respectful way, or they are somebody with some kind of upbringing where they're more noble and like walk. They might have a certain gait about them as well. Let's talk about what's going on. Ooh, the Twilight Zone. Yeah, the Divine Feminine is like, what the fuck is going on? Why can't I forget this person? What is happening with my life? Where did this come from? They don't know what end is up. And that's okay, because love comes in and shakes you up. It's supposed to. Twin flame union soon. Ooh, so this, they recognize that this could be someone you're trying to manifest, Divine Feminine. And they're just saying now union is coming in the beginning of summer. So if you've been trying to manifest someone back, they're coming, honey. Yeah, the encore. So this is a rekindling of a relationship, or it could be a rekindling of a past life relationship, or you're getting a second chance here. Divine Masculine, the promotion. Trying to level up in their life, but feeling like a relationship with the Divine Feminine would be a promotion, a better lover, a step up in the love department. Surprise party. Ooh, maybe you're going to meet at a surprise party, or they're doing something in a surprising way to try to get to this Divine Feminine so union can happen. Shift change. If the Divine Feminine is with someone, they want to get rid of them and shuffle in. Or maybe they also have to get rid of someone and then they're going to shuffle over. Or maybe you both have to get rid of somebody. But relationships are changing. Dynamics are changing. Let's go into the middle here. What energy is the Divine Feminine giving off to the Divine Masculine? Yemoja. Yemoja. That's a crazy name. The goddess of all that flows. So this is, like, this energy is a Divine Feminine who's like, I'm not going to rush. I'm going to take my time. Very solid and things happening in a natural way. But just also not somebody who's going to get stressed out and anxious, or trying not to get stressed. Like, they're just going with the flow of life. They got their shit together and they're just like, over here. That's the energy Divine Feminine is giving off. What energy is the Divine Masculine giving off? Freya, the goddess of discernment. Trying to decide what's good for them, what's like, is this a go or is this not a go? I think they feel the Divine Masculine is on the fence. Divine Feminine has been trying to manifest this person back. This person is still like, I don't know, I got fears, me. Let's talk about feelings. They're expressing their joy to the Divine Masculine. One, that they're being so successful and having this glow up. They're proud. But they're also like, you make me happy, Divine Masculine. I'm finally able to have a second chance with you. I'm so ecstatic about this. They're expressing joy, which is good. And Divine Masculine over here is trying to shine their light in the spotlight. Shine on their own. There's a little bit of a guard up here. It's like they're scared a little bit to let Divine Feminine in, but I feel like they're very curious. They're like, I need to look at this. Let me shine my light at the Divine Feminine and see what's really going on. Let's talk about feelings. Divine Feminine. Feeling like they have to do things small and steady, or they're going to spook the Divine Masculine away. Yeah, again with the deer. They're trying to creep up on them without scaring them off. And they don't, they're like, I can't yell at them. I don't want to lash out angry, trying not to sting them with their venom. And then Divine Masculine is doing a little stalking, but they're also feeling like they're being hunted a little bit. But they're trying to raise in their power. They're trying to raise their strength so they're more comfortable with this. And they're trying to get ready. They're trying to prepare for this. Divine Feminine's coming in hot and heavy, super ready. Balanced, composed. Divine Masculine's like, what do I do? I want this, but I don't. They're a little bit in earthquake mode, like, shit. Alright, so let's talk about actions or what's going on. Ooh, sealed with a kiss, Divine Feminine. Maybe they just come in and just lay one on you and be like, well, did you feel anything? Maybe it's something like that. Oh, the declaration, if I could fucking talk today. Virgos, Mercury retrograde. I'm so over it. Anyway, so Divine Feminine's taking a shot. Like, look, I love you. Let's do this. You're my twin flame. Why are you running? What the fuck? How long is it going to take you to be ready? Like, I'm over it. Can we get married already? That's Divine Feminine's energy. Yeah, a shot in the dark. They're just done wondering. They're done trying to figure shit out. They're just playing their hand and seeing where the cards lay, which is very brave. Divine Masculine over here is tread lightly, very scared, very skittish. They don't know what to do. They don't want to turn the Divine Feminine away, but they don't want to go all in just yet. Birthday candles. They're making a wish here. Or it could be their birthday at this time. The soapbox. They're going to come in and preach at the Divine Feminine or speak their truth to the Divine Feminine. Maybe they're going to come out publicly with this as well. They could tell in a public sense, like, this is my person. Could be that as well. Let's get some more. Ending part of what energy is the Divine Feminine giving to the Divine Masculine? Akilda. Oh my God, that sounds like I killed her. Like Southern. I killed her. I didn't know what to do, so I killed her. Akilda. Hilanda. I don't fucking know. What's that word? I'm dyslexic. You're lucky I can read it at all. Does anybody know how to read this front words? Because it's really hard to read it backwards. The goddess of never not broken. No matter what this Divine Masculine does to the Divine Feminine, they do not break. They're standing strong, which gives them courage and hope. Like, if they're so sure of this, look at them. I'm throwing tomatoes at their face and they're still like, I love you. Why are you running? So they're like, no matter what I do, they're going to accept me and love me unconditionally, which is sweet. What energy is the Divine Masculine giving to the Divine Feminine? Finally, one I can read. Diana, Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Trying to speak with love. Not trying to hurt the Divine Feminine, but trying to be honest with their fears. I don't feel like they're like, ew, I don't want Divine Feminine. She's crazy or he's crazy. They're like, oh my God. If I love this person, I'm going to fall flat on my face and I'm never going to be the same without him, and I'm still too scared to take that leap. So you have one that's very anxious, like, let's do this, and one like, slow down, slow your roll, what are you doing? Breathe. Can we go on a date first before we get married? Damn. It's like energies are very opposite, but it's cute. I like it. Divine Feminine for feelings, she's trying to focus on success. For career-wise and success in this union. And Divine Masculine is just trying to look forward, stay in the now, looking towards their future and what's best for them, and trying to be honest as they assess their way through these emotions they're feeling. Let's talk about feelings for Divine Feminine. Yes, feeling like they have a very big purpose with this person. Like this is a big calling, a big impact, very big, deep emotions for this Divine Masculine. But they're feeling like they're giving their energy out. They're giving their energy all out and it's not being reciprocated. And that's a little bit hurtful to the feminine. Yeah, because they're hiding, with this bat, they're hiding the hurt. They're hiding, even though the Divine Masculine isn't purposely doing it, they still feel a sense of rejection, but they're trying to hang on. They know that the Divine Masculine just got to get through those illusions of fear. They're hanging in there. They're also making love gestures in sneaky ways so they don't scare the Divine Masculine off. Divine Masculine, the Nightingale, trying to call the Divine Feminine back. Or this is calling to Spirit, like, what do I do? And with these two, Dolphin and Raccoon, they might want to be naughty and have some fun together, but this is like strong friendship, happiness, laughing, having a good time. I think they just want a friendship at this point, but not forever. It's like, I know you're my love, and we're going to have a relationship, but for right now, can we just be friends and take it slow? Which I think the Divine Feminine would be okay with. Let's see. The snowball effect. Ooh, hit it big. And skinny dipping. So, all the effects of what the love that they've been putting in and the patience, it's all rolling downhill, and the emotions that the divine masculine has for the divine feminine keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and the more they want it keeps growing bigger and bigger. So hit it big. I feel like they're going to hit it big with their career, and they're going to bring this divine masculine back. With skinny dipping, this is like shedding the masks, being true authentic self, but also having some sexy time as well. So divine masculine's over here. Ooh, the brawl, cabin fever, and the stand up. Willing to fight for this connection, or there is a fight. There could be an argument here towards the end. Cabin fever, feeling stuck, feeling caged, like the panic is setting in, or maybe they can't get out of something that's keeping you two from coming together, and maybe they got to fight to get out of it. But the stand up, it's like they're finally dusting themselves off and getting back up. But I'm not going to leave it there. Let's see, what is the true love story? Hey, I didn't ask any questions yet. What is going to happen for Virgo? What's their love story for the first part of the summer, Spirit? This one's really jumpy. Divine Femi. Just want to hug you out there. Oh, where are you going? I lost a card. Alright, so what's going on in this story? It's like you're both kind of just... I don't know if you've already started this and this relationship's been in limbo and it's coming back, but you're both just hanging out and trying to go with the flow. You're not making any rash decisions here. But there's a lot of debauchery. This talks about the masculine and his fear, letting fear rule their life and cause issues between this, which leads to the divine feminine's failure in making that leap of faith. Divine feminine came in with a love offer and got shot the F down. And it's like they offered this cup of love and then completion and rock star. So to me, I feel like divine feminine is saying they feel like they've done everything they could to get this going. It's up to the divine masculine, who's more focused on work. Let's get some more. Ooh, the Fool's on the ground. So maybe the divine masculine's just on a fool's journey trying to figure themselves out. Tell me more, Spirit, about this love story. Divine feminine over here, the painter, trying to think of ways to prove and paint the picture of what their life could be like together if divine masculine embraces it instead of runs. But they're trying to be... This divine feminine, although she seems to be the chaser here, they have a lot of virtues and they have a lot of self-respect. And I think they're going to try to a point here. They're not going to betray their virtues. They're not going to take things that don't serve them or don't see their worth. I think they're recognizing that I got to do this the right way. I can't just push divine masculine. I don't want to make them feel like they have to do something they're not ready for. The gourmet chef to me is like divine feminine doing that hard work, putting the love in, but also divine masculine working through their fears to create a steady, beautiful balance. Ooh, yeah. Lots of pleasure, lots of sexual energy in this. So there is sexual vibes. I feel like you do cross out of friendship zone into sex. Anything else you want to tell us? Yeah. Pleasure turns into love. So I feel like it starts with like just about sex, passion, or it was maybe the masculine just thought it was a sexual connection. Because I feel like the divine feminine's been on the jump, knowing that this is their twin flame, has loved them from the start. But I feel like the passion they show you two show each other in the bedroom is what pushes you back together here. There is love on both sides. Pleasure and love, a deep, passionate connection. So there is something real here. Tell me how part one of their summer ends, Spirit. How does part 1 of their summer end? Part 1 of their summer. How does it end, Spirit? Divine Feminines. You're little badasses out there. Okay, so Divine Feminine, willing to fight, but so is the Divine Masculine with this brawl. You're willing to fight to make this work. I don't think either one of you is willing to give it up, but there's a lot of worry on the Divine Masculine. They have a lot of issues about change. They're scared of change. They're scared of getting in another relationship for whatever reason. They like to be in their comfort zone and they don't like to leave it. There was a lot of strife between the two of you as far as feelings, both being in different places, both wanting it to change. And Divine Feminine worried that you're just always going to be arguing. I don't feel like it's like verbal fights. I just feel like Divine Feminine doesn't feel valued and appreciated, and Divine Masculine feels pushed and pressured, so it causes conflict for the change. You both want change. You want this to develop, but one of you's all in and one of you isn't, which causes the failure, the separation, the step back. But when Divine Feminine stops pouring into this Divine Feminine, they feel that lack, and it causes a Tower moment. It causes the Divine Masculine to turn around. Let me get more about this Tower. Tell me more about this Tower, Spirit. This is a past life connection. This is a cycle that you guys continuously repeat. Runner, chaser, runner, chaser. It's very rare that you two actually end up loving each other and staying. But do you see how they're walking your old version of yourself? You're repeating patterns. You're not ending a cycle. You're fooling yourself. You're trying to trick yourself. Divine Feminine's pouring, like, I don't think you're purposely doing things to hurt each other, but neither one of you are going things about the right way, and because of it, you're hurting your heart. But this is Divine Feminine speaking the truth, like, enough, like, shit or get off the pot, bro. Either you want me or you don't. You need to let me go. So I feel like there's like a stalemate at the end. There is a separation. It's not a breakup. Tell me more about this. Divine Masculine doesn't feel good enough for the Divine Feminine. This is the problem. Or they don't feel like they have enough to offer. Or maybe they don't, with the wealth in reverse, maybe they don't have enough money to leave a situation. But money is a factor here, something with their money, and not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy. So they're not rejecting Divine Feminine because they don't love them. They're rejecting Divine Feminine because they feel like they're going to ruin their life. That's sad. How is it going to end, Spirit? With the therapist, I feel like a sit down. You're going to talk it out, or you're going to have other people in your life that assist this relationship, but this is like doing the work. Divine Masculine might actually be taking a step back and going to therapy to deal with their feelings, or Divine Feminine stepping back to go to therapy. But this to me is like stepping back to work on yourselves and work on fears and healing. So I feel like it's a stalemate at the end of part 1. We'll see what part 2 is. I feel like there is going to be a rekindling here because this is a twin flame relationship. You both want it. One's ready for it and one isn't. And until you're on the same page, it can't kick off. But I feel like by you two coming together and having all this conflict is waking the Divine Masculine up. Boo-boo. She growled at me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. And I know I have to tell you. Oh yeah, did I tell you already? I'm doing the second part towards the end of July. First week of August will be the part 2 of your reading. If I already said that, my bad. I've done 6 horoscopes. It is 3:52 a.m. and I'm dying a little bit. So anyway, thank you for watching my channel. I don't mean to be complaining over here. I need to stop bumping my gums. I'll see you next time. Love and light. Don't give up on love, even if it hurts. I mean, all relationships hurt. Good, bad, and different. But if it's only hurt, that's not right. Just keep that in mind. Love you all. Bye.